I am Sharon Galluzzo. I'm a profit growth strategist, and my company name is Profit Connections.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Who do you spend time with and what do you love to do?
Well, I love to spend time with my husband. We've been married for almost 30 years. In a couple of days, we'll be married for 30 years. And he's my college sweetheart. So we've been together for a really long time. And we have two amazing daughters, and they both are recently married. So we have two sons in love now. And we live in North Carolina. We have a house at the beach, and we have a house outside of Raleigh. And we get to be close to our kids and do all the stuff that we love. And I would be in trouble with my husband if I didn't mention the puppy. Her name is Bella. And we also have a cat named Shuggy. So we have two fur babies at home with us. And we just really love it. We love to travel. We love life. We really, really do. It's been really great.
Wonderful. Okay, so you mentioned you're a profit growth strategist.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you help? What do you do?
So business owners often feel like they are just like stuck in this maze when they're trying to run their business. They're bouncing into walls, making wrong turns, getting lost, feeling frustrated. And they know that inside this maze is the treasure that they want, and they just can't find it. And then to top it off, there's a minotaur in the maze chasing them. And you know what the minotaur eats? Their money. And so now they're lost, they're frustrated, somebody's trying to steal their money, and they're just overwhelmed, and they don't know what to do. And they have this passion, and they know that there's something that they need to do in this world, something for their family, something for their legacy, and they just can't seem to get there because of all of these lost passages. So what I do is I take them out of the maze, and we look down and we map the path out so they can escape the maze, they can pick up the treasure along the way, and they can sweet talk the minotaur instead of eating their money to giving their money to them. So it's a really amazing process where they get to escape the maze, be the CEO of their business, and have the life and the business that they love.
Tell me a little bit about why you do this.
Well, I have spent a lot of time with business owners. Years with business owners. And what I see is that they have this passion, this thing that they want to do and change in the world, and they're stuck. And I believe that people with a passion that have a really big idea, thing that they want to do in their lives, sometimes they get a little lost and they don't realize that they actually can have that difference that they want to make and make lots of money in their business. And I see business owners who are waiting for permission to do something, to step out, to be that next thing, to step into that next level. And what I want people to know is that that permission is entirely in their own hands, and that the most dangerous place that they can be is hiding. And the fact of the matter is that impactful, powerful change is just one decision away from them.
How did you get to the point where you believe this, where you found that out?
Again, it was hanging out with these people who just had so much passion. They believed in what they were doing, and they really wanted to change the world. And yet, they can't make any money, they don't have any clients, or they do, and they're kind of stuck, they're in a rut, and they're on a plateau, and they can't get past it. And so a lot of times what's happening is they've gone out with this really great idea to start this business, but they don't actually know how to run a business. And so what I can do is come in underneath and help them build those foundations. I believe it was Thoreau that said, go ahead and, I'm going to paraphrase, go ahead and build those castles in the air. Now put the foundations underneath. And so that's what I do for business owners. I take them from that place of, I really, really want to do this thing, but the business side is just making me crazy, and I'm overwhelmed, I'm overworked, and I'm wearing all the hats, and I just want this to be easy. I started a business because I wanted freedom. I started a business because I wanted a legacy. I started a business because I want to do something in the world, and they just can't get those pieces because there's something missing, and I can help them fill in the gaps.
So you say that you were spending time and meeting these business owners and all that. How did that happen?
So we had this business, and we hit a really rough spot. It was actually just after we started. It was 2008. And we kind of said, do we do this thing or do we just pack it in? And so we decided that we were going to make this business work no matter what. And we did. And we went from startup to in 24 months, we were at six figures. In 48 months, we were at multiple six figures. And it just went and went and went. And we really enjoyed it. And then after almost 12 years, we sold it for a profit. And that's really important to me as a profit growth strategist. I want you to make money that you get to keep. It's great to make money, but if you're spending all the money that you make, then you don't get to keep any of it. And I have a lot of clients like that. I was just talking to someone the other day. He's like, I make all this money, but I spend this much money, so I need to grow so that I can have that profit. So I like to help businesses with that.
So give me an example of somebody that you've helped. Like, how did it work and what happened for them because of it? How did you feel about it?
One of my favorite stories is Miguel and Robin. They were working with me. They took everything that we talked about and all the strategies that we gave them. They went back and they let me know. They were like, in 6 months, we doubled our sales. I really, truly love that story because that's the thing. I can teach you everything. I can give you the information, but you have to implement it and you have to keep going. And so that's something that I just really love is that, I can help people who go from, I'm doing everything, I'm wearing all the hats, I'm overwhelmed and I'm frustrated, to now I can enjoy my business, do the things that I need to do, and be the CEO of the business instead of the chief cook and bottle washer doing everything, wearing all the hats.
So what led you from owning your business and selling it to helping other people with their businesses?
Well, I actually was doing that already when we ran our business because I had the aptitude for it. I had people asking me all the time, how did you do this? How did you make this much money? What did you do? And so I was actually coaching and training and mentoring people while we still had the business. So once we sold the business and moved to the beach, I was like, I want to do this full time. I want to help people with their businesses, help figure out what's missing and how to get them to that place where they are running and living and loving the business that they thought they were going to start. Because you think you're starting one thing and then you find out it's something else. So how do we get you back on track with that dream?